Let me tell you what I think needs to happen, and this is with Anthony Davis. I need him to get in the weight room. I need to have him to have a weight room regimen. I need him to really get with his trainer. I know you may take a month off just to kind of rest your body a bit and try to get healthy. But when he starts ramping back up to working out and getting ready for next season, I'm going to need him to hit the weight room because I want him to be able to absorb more contact than what he's been able to do throughout his career. He's brittle. He's like China doll down there in the post, and I need him to be a little stronger than that.
Street clothes.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Chuck keeps calling those street clothes. Another reason to keep drumming. You never know when your boy's going to be in street clothes.
Hey, he wasn't lying, though. Drumming may not like it, but he wasn't lying.
Hey, I think I said that about AD also. I to me, if I'm AD, I'm saying, okay, LeBron, we're going to split the money on your trainer. We're going to train together. I'm going to do what you do to see why you've last so long. Because I don't know, a lot of these guys come in the league and have the same trainer. And after so long, you pretty much telling your trainer what to do. When I had a trainer, I try to tell my trainer what to do. He looked at me and says, man, fuck you. This is my job. You do what I tell you to do. I was like, but I'm paying you. So I don't care. I'm like, I'm getting you ready.
Right.
And a lot of guys, they were like, I'm paying you. So you're going to do what I want to do. And I think with him, he needs to have that type of trainer to, like you said, to get him ready. Because I've said that plenty of times. Because when you playing 82 games, it's about how you prepare in the off season to get yourself ready. You got to train the right way. And for me, I never trained. I never did basketball stuff. My trainer was a mixed martial arts guy, and I wouldn't do mixed martial arts. I would just do a lot of things in that field. Like one day, we had to do some grappling where he like made me lay on the ground, and he had to. I don't even want to say this, but you know how to get on your ground. You lay on top of each other, and you got to get it loose. And I'm like, dude, this is shit. I'm like, oh shit, I'm tired of the 2 seconds. But it was preparing you, like MMA. You looking at me, beat like if you ever fight and do grappling, that's what you have to do.
I'm just laughing because your wife probably deals with the same thing.
Hey, bro, that don't sound like working out. That sounds like
no, it's grappling.
Like trying to bring another life into this world.
That sounds like booty on the pole, which we talked about last week.
Man, trust me, if you ever did like you get in there and do some mixed martial arts for like 30 seconds, you're going to be quitting after 2 minutes because you're so tired. Because just think about it. If you just grabbing each other and you're trying to get loose, and man, it's a workout.
But are some guys just injury prone?
Yeah.
Like regardless of the off-season workouts?
Yeah, there are some. But I do think, look, I'm not saying that AD will never get hurt again, because I don't think he can get rid of that injury prone stigma. But I want him to be less hurt, because it seems like every time he hits, him and the floor have some type of love relationship, because he hit the floor every game, multiple times a game. And I'm wondering if he's going to get back up in one piece.
Yeah. But I saw a stat that said this year we had more injuries than any other NBA season because of the shortened off season and guys not be able to prepare their bodies and guys playing every other night. So the bodies were really fatigued. And I think this year they had more hamstring pulls and more soft tissue injuries than any other year. So they had to do a lot with it. That was on stats only. Yeah.
No, but I mean, like from a player's perspective, would you feel that way? Like, did your body need all that time to recover?
Well, I know when I went, by the time my third year of going back-to-back championships with the Lakers, that next season, my body didn't feel the same. I was literally tired that whole year. You go out and you do things because of your body's just used to doing it, but it wasn't the same. I remember we were playing in the playoff game and my body was so tired. I had lost 40 pounds that season, which was crazy. And I passed by Rick. He fell. I just looked down at Rick and kept walking because I had no energy to pick him up. I'm like, I'm not using my energy to pick you up, dude.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. And
hope you're well.
Yeah. And I went back and looked at film of my shooting. My shot was the same, but my lift was not the same. That's why I shot the ball so poorly. I had dead legs, and you don't even think about it because you're just going through the motion, and I was exhausted. That's why I sucked my last year as a Laker.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. I agree with all that, but I'm going to tell you one thing LeBron and AD shouldn't do. Like you said, they shouldn't be going half on a trainer. What are they, broke? No, LeBron pay $1 million, AD pay $1 million. They ain't broke. They ain't
I'll
on,
Venmo you the
I'm
difference.
saying they're gonna use the same trainer. You know,
what are they on a payment plan?
You get this week, I'll get next week.
hey, at the end of the day, we all try to save money, regardless how much money we got.